Kilo, Foxtrot, 4, India, Oscar, Echo.
India, Oscar, Echo, Roger, Roger. What's the name there?
India, Oscar, Echo, Roger, Roger. What's the name there?
My name is Hank.
Hey, Roger, Hank, and where are you located, sir?
Hey, Roger, Hank, and where are you located, sir?
I'm in Middle Georgia, Macon, Georgia.
Roger in Georgia, and what radio are you running, sir?
Roger in Georgia, and what radio are you running, sir?
It's ICOM 706.
Roger, Hank, is that a newer radio or an older radio?
Roger, Hank, is that a newer radio or an older radio?
It's a really old radio.
Yes, sir. Well, sounding pretty good there. Why don't you tell me in 10 seconds or so about your antenna system, and let me look at your audio, Roger.
10 seconds or so about your antenna system, and let me look at your audio, Roger.
That's a Roger. I have it's a fan dipole. It's a homemade dipole, and it seems to be a pretty good antenna.
All righty, there's Hank. What are you currently running for mic level? What's your current mic level setting?
You're currently running for mic level. What's your current mic level setting?
I believe it's on 5.
All right, if you would try that up on 6, and I'm assuming that you don't have an ALC meter. Is that a Roger?
And, I'm assuming that you don't have an ALC meter. Is that a Roger?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Yes, does that radio have an ALC meter?
Yes, does that radio have an ALC meter?
Yes, it does.
Alrighty, I have a setup procedure for that. Does it have a compressor also?
Alrighty, I have a setup procedure for that. Does it have a compressor also?
I'm not sure about that.
Right. Some people call it a processor, compressor, the same thing. I'm not, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just curious if you did. Our setup procedure starts with the compressor processor engaged at a 3. It's a token amount, and if you don't have one, don't worry about it. But if you do, a 3 on that setting would be great. A 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100 would be just perfect. But, just depends on if you have one, Roger.
Just perfect, but it just depends on if you have one, Roger.
That's a Roger. Actually, I need to sit down and read back through my manual. And so I will do that and try to set it to that.
Yes, sir. Well, let me give you some notes. Let me give you a couple of notes, if you would, and then you can set them at your leisure. Our setup procedure starts with usually being sure that you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandpass mode. That's a newer thing for newer radios. I'm not sure that your radio would have a transmit bandwidth adjustment, but what we would like is for you to be in the, if it doesn't have, 100 to 2900, you want to be in the highest that radio can do, whether it's a 2.4, 2.7, or whatever it is. The highest one will give you the best capabilities as far as the transmit capabilities and sound-wise. But to pass that, then we would go to the compressor, and we'd want the compressor on at a 3. So make that note, compression on at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, just a third of the compressor on, Roger.
3 out of 100, just a third of the compressor on, Roger.
That's a Roger. I have a digital speech compressor, I think it's called.
Yes, sir, that's it. And does it have a 0 to 10 or a 0 to 100?
And does it have a 0 to 10 or 0 to 100?
I'll have to look back through my manual. Sorry. But I will look through it and set it up for 3 out of 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is it a knob or is that something in menu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is it a knob or is that something in menu?
It's a menu. You have to go through the menu to find it.
Yes, sir. Okay, so the note is 3 out of 10, 30 out of 100 on the compressor being on. Roger, roger. And so then, if it has an ALC, move to your ALC with mic gain in hand. And as you say the word audio, audio, you become a human signal generator. And don't stress that word, just say it like you would say any other word in a QSO. Elongate it though, audio. And then adjust your mic gain until your ALC is running 2/3, Roger?
Until your ALC is running 2/3, Roger?
That's a Roger. I have a ALC meter and I can see it, and it looks like it's about a S1.
Yes, sir. We just, want to say that word and adjust that mic. That's a beautiful word for you to set level with. And, the word is audio, and you use your mic gain to set that ALC at 2/3, Roger.
Gain to set that ALC at 2/3, Roger.
That's a Roger. I appreciate that, and I will definitely do that.
Yes, sir. I think your EQ is just fine. I think your EQ is just fine. You seem to be just a little, well, I tell you what, what's your current mic level setting?
What's your current mic level setting?
I think it's 5.
All righty, move that up to 6, and let me listen to you at 6. Right now you're at about maybe 5.5 dB dynamic range, and we want to close that to about 3 dB. So move it up to a 6 there, and let me see what you sound like, and also what your dynamic range is.
See what you sound like, and also what your dynamic range is.
I apologize, but it's been a long time since I've operated this radio, and it's got an extensive menu, and so it'll take me a while to look through that and find it, but maybe I can come back next week, and after I get more familiar with my manual and my settings on my radio, and that I can be better able to follow your instructions.
Yes, sir, Hank, I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes menu-driven things just drive me nuts. And the worst thing is that some of these menus don't stay where you put them, particularly like when you're just learning a menu and you get ready to do something and it reverts back to where it was. I mean, I say, menu, stay where I put you. Don't have a mind of your own. If I put you on this, stay there until I decide to do something else. It just drives me nuts when menus revert back to where they were because they say, oh, he's stupid. I'm going back to where I was.
To where they were because they say, oh, he's stupid. I'm going back to where I was.
That's a Roger. I know what you mean, and the bad part about it is if you once you get used to one, if you get a different radio, then it's all different.
Oh, tell me about that. Tell me about that. Unfortunately, there is no consensus of opinion about how to get from here to there. Everybody has their own opinion, and unfortunately, we have to cipher all that stuff. But anyway, you've got the book, so you've got your job cut out for you there, Mark, Hank, 73 to you, sir. And if you get a chance, if you want to, you go to YouTube and check out your audio. Go to YouTube, do a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word followed by the word logbook. It's been a long day. It's KC9VK on a YouTube search. It's KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to this recording, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
I will take you to this recording, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you've given me this help, and I appreciate what you're doing. This is KF4IOE, and I'll be clear.
Yes, sir. And just for information there, Hank, I'm using the Georgia SDR to copy the mail on you, so you might just mention that next time we make contact. I've got a lot of options there, and that one is just beautiful for you. So 73, sir, have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, and we're running just a little bit late this afternoon. If there's another net or somebody, we'll jump out of the way. We don't want to run into anybody else's net. We would like to continue on here for a few more minutes. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.